Just imagine, look around you yourself. What you see there, you see the people are distracted. People, when you wake up, what do you do in the morning? Most likely you are check your phone, didn't you? Yeah, of course. What do you think about that? Why do you scroll that one instead of remaining? You can do a productive, and you do not consciously but subconsciously. You look to the phone because there's nothing important. You just click to see the notification, see the Gmail, see the messages, anything. You just see the message. You just see the mobile phone. Why? Because our brain are so wired and our brain are so hooked with the mobile phone, the social media. And it's not only you. It's most probably all the people, children, adults, old age, young, like me, even me, all are influenced, affected by this mobile phone. Especially right now, the real, right now, real is something that actually really affect my life. It's actually really affect my life because it it gives kinds of good feeling of sensation, like searching for the new in, in informations, new uh, new gratifications. It gives instant dopamine in our brain, but it actually achieve dopamine and achieve dopamine without any work effort. That actually doesn't gives mm, gives put you anywhere. I will wonder when you are very far from your mobile phone, from your distraction, whatever that distract from your own focus, you actually do something great in your life, something meaningful. Not even great is a very powerful word, but to to achieve that greatness, to achieve that optimal level, one must be focused. There was the interview, and I think that I I I heard that even Bill Gates, even Steve Jobs, even every successful people in the in his own field have one thing common that make him very great in his field. What is that? That is able to focus on his work. Just just see how the focusing can make you great elite in an elite level. Isn't that? Focus. Even in sports, music, arts, everything everywhere in the life. Focus is the main thing that actually gives you a productive day. Like if you're distracted, if you do a very shallow work, like shallow work means something that actually on less productive because you do something multiple things but a very fraction of uh, your energy flows to the unnecessary tasks. That is shallow work, like you are studying, but in that also you what are you doing, you are talking with your friends, not totally focusing on your study, and you're juggling towards many kinds of acts instead of intensely focusing on your own study. That is shallow work. What is deep work? Deep work is you totally focus on your own work. You are giving your attention. You are mindful about what you are thinking, what you are doing, what you are everything you give in your work. That is the work, and that produces the deep productive work, productive result, and the result is what we want. Every day when we focus on work, when we focus on our goal, dream, desires, then we and ultimately with the period of time we we will achieve the light level even to the greatness of our life. Nowadays, what makes people are not able to achieve that greatness? Because of distraction. Just look around to yourself, to to your, to your family, to your friends, to your own behavior. What you see, you are distracted by a small gadget that's in your hand, in your pocket. Just look around yourself. When people sit alone, what do? They instantly see their phone, scroll their phone. They are checking their phones. They do not want to be very boring, but they want to engage in some way, something else. They're they're finding cheap dopamine in the mobile phone, and that's very scary because all our attention, our time, energy are absorbed by the small gadget things. Once a great people said that, uh, influencer said that, like Amanda Tura said, for today's world, it's very easy to beat people. And this same thing also is called by the Alex Harmon said, it's very easy to beat the people nowadays because people are very weak nowadays in terms of their work ethic. So if you do have the work ethic, strong work ethic, you focus on your tasks every single day, you give your 100% in your tasks every single day, then you can beat 99% of people. That's the power of focus, and that focus gives you power to become the great at what you do, and you achieve greatness in your life. So my friends, all of you, I request, and I also try to focus on on work. Let me conclude the with the words said by the Jim Rohn. When you work on job, we make a living. That's good. But when we work on ourselves, when we are work on self, we make fortune. And another thing, how the distraction kills the greatness. Let me give you example you can imagine. The sunlight are scattered and doesn't it gives a very form, like very light, very what should I to say? What is a good example to give that how distractions, when light is scattered, it doesn't affect the things, but when sunlights are focused at one point, it actually bonds. It actually shows the power, his power. What it happen? The things gonna heat it, things gonna burn. That's wonderful. Have you ever tried the lens? When sun scattered sunlight will be focused and focused focused at focused at one point, and it actually burns. It actually at the focus point, it that is the hitting point where it burns lots of things. Similarly, in your life, when you focus, you 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 come across your distraction point, and you actually produce result. Every single day, I try to be very focused, so I could express myself very better, ex- communicate very better every single day. I might not be a best speaker in the world in a few months or year, but I believe within like a decade, I would be a very effective leader, speaker, and communicator. And these skills are very essential in life. These are life skills, and we without this without distracting, I must continue remain consistent at this work. I must believe in myself to remain focused, and I must cut off the distractions that hold me back to achieve the greatest in my life. So my friends, be focused, because distraction kills you to be a great people. Distractions are way to go to through to achieve greatness in your life. Thank you.